What's good, YouTube? Double92 here, back again once again. And today, today we have even more Pokemon Sun and Moon news and information for you guys. We're going to be recapping and discussing still information that came from the trailer released earlier this week. But, by the way, we're supposed to have more Sun and Moon information come on the 11th or the 12th or something like that. So, just as soon as we finish analyzing all this, even more stuff is going to come. But, today we're talking about the brand new feature in Sun and Moon known as Pokeride. So if you guys are hyped for Sun and Moon, of course, if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is going to be appreciated. And if you're watching and you aren't subscribed, make sure you do, so you don't miss out on any Sun and Moon news and information from here on out. But we are not alone to speak about Pokeride today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by Lord Squeezes himself, Numnexus.
Hello.
We are also joined by Lord Vantablack himself, JYT Gamer.
Hey guys.
And we're joined by Lord Mario himself.
Why y'all intros gotta be so lame? Now I'm gonna feel like just a loud black man when I do mine. Yo, what's up, guys? PK Sparks here. How y'all doing?
Well, you're not the only loud black man in the call, so don't feel singled out, PK. Don't feel singled out.
You know what? You're right. You are right. You are the King Nappy.
There we go. Anyways, Pokeride is a brand new feature. I'm sure a lot of us have seen from previous trailers that we can ride Pokemon now. We saw Stoutland and Tauros at first, but apparently it's become so much more than that. Apparently you can now ride Charizards, Mudsdales over rocky terrain, Sharpedos and Lapras in water as well. The land, the sea, the sky, with the power of Pokemon, you can go anywhere. Move forward with Pokeride. One aspect of culture in the Alola region is something known as Pokeride, in which certain Pokemon help people get to places that they wouldn't be able to reach by using human strength alone. These Pokemon don't join your team. But you can call on them anytime to receive their help. This practice is typical of a way of life in Alola, where humans and Pokemon are so closely bound together.
Bound together.
I didn't realize that. These Pokemon don't join your team.
So they're all neutral nature, like Quirky or something.
What?
Did you just...
What? You didn't say it. Just come on, just pretend. Just
I'm just
they're on the team either. I thought that like these people actually had a Charizard on their team in the trailer, and then he would just Charizard fly.
So this is gonna be this is gonna be like the Latios, Mega Latios and Latias from Oris.
Yes.
What? I never knew that. I just thought Pokeride was gonna be like something that you just I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I thought it was gonna be like in Oris when you just ride your Sharpedo in the water when you use Surf. But I guess not. That's wild.
Maybe it's like the Mamoswine thing from X and Y, how like you didn't have Mamoswine randomly appear, but like he's at a stop and you do that. It's like maybe Charizard's at like a flying spot. You know, you're walking around, there's like a spot where Charizard's standing, and then you go up to him like a RPG.
So wait, you think it's gonna be?
You can call him that.
That's what I was gonna say. You think it's gonna be stationary spots like that, or I think some of them will be stationary, like the Mudsdale, or like maybe the Sharpedo or the Lapras. But like we saw, the Stoutland is riding down a specific path. You know, you only see them in certain areas. So if they get different parts of the region, you'll be able to call upon different Mons. Is Pokeride like a service? They just have Mons at call, ready to go. I don't.
It's probably just a service.
Because you see the dude. He has a Pokeball in his hand, but it's not like a Pokeball we've seen before.
Yeah.
So is that like a transportation ball?
Oh my god, I didn't even realize the Pokeball. What if it's a Pokeball that just generically has these Mons like initially inside of, and you just send them out like that?
That little other device in his hand is probably to call a specific Pokemon, and the Pokeball just calls it. And brings it.
I didn't even realize the Pokeball was there.
That's kind of wild. So I think it's gonna be one of these things where we have like a handful of Mons that will be standard Pokeride Mons. Like we'll have Stoutland, Tauros, Mudsdale, Sharpedo, Lapras, and then Charizard. Charizard's the only Mon we've seen so far that flies. So I think Charizard is gonna be like the Mega Latios from Oris, where you can just call on the Charizard at any point and fly around.
I think that's cool as shit. This should just be killing HM. Thank God, because I hate HMs.
Because I could see that was gonna be the next aspect of the conversation I was gonna bring up. But I was gonna say I could see them like you need certain Mons to progress throughout the region, and then when it comes to like Sharpedo and Lapras, like Sharpedo, as you see in the image, Sharpedo can like break the rocks that are in the water to get past. We even saw that in the trailer too. So if you had a Rockstar breaking your path, Sharpedo could smash through. If you needed a faster way to get around, he could be that. Whereas Lapras can cross like whirlpools. and ride up waterfalls and shit like that. But as Nexus said, does this mean the elimination of HMs?
I hope
well,
so.
we don't. Well, so far we haven't seen any traditional gyms, and in order to use a HM, you need a gym badge. But since gyms aren't a thing, what would happen to HMs?
Nigga, Jay, you a smart ass nigga.
So
That's interesting. That is a good point. I mean, Nexus and I spoke about this in a previous video earlier this week, where we think that gyms may still be in the game, whether it's during the game or just post game, if you happen to go back to Kalos or whatever. So the notion of getting gyms could still be a thing, but I don't know, because that just defies all Pokemon logic. Because if you didn't need the gym badge to use that HM, then how come now all of a sudden Charizard can fly and you don't need a gym badge for it?
I think this is probably gonna replace HMs.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it does. But then at the same time, too, since it doesn't look like there's any gym leaders, it would make sense. Since like the gym leaders are kind of they're like, oh, we allow you now to use this HM outside of battle. But it's just like, so far we don't know there's any. So it's like,
so it'd be more like, you know, instead of using strength to move boulders, we just get in the back of a Tauros and we just destroy them.
Well, I don't know.
Either that or the Tauros can move them.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Tauros would push it.
I mean, but I don't know. We only saw the Tauros when he was actually destroying the boulder. That's why I said that. But I mean, I don't know. But you're right. Now that you're mentioning it, like we have Surf. We have. I mean, the only thing we're missing right now is like Whirlpool or something.
Well, Whirlpool was only an HM in Gen 2, right?
yes.
I think so.
And then like
I know you
Flash
definitely
stopped being
needed
an HM too. Same with Rock Smash.
Rock Climb.
Yeah, Rock Climb was only
Climb was
HM for one though.
for what? For Generation 4, yeah. And then outside it just became a move, yeah. So then,
Defog.
I mean that too, yeah. Defog as well. It's no longer an HM now. It's just a TM. Correct, Mundo, yes. So I mean, I don't know. I don't. I mean, it would make sense, you know, since you need a gym leader to use a HM outside of battle, and then there's no gym leaders. So maybe this is replacing. Maybe gym leaders are gone. Shit. Maybe
Could
they
you
are
see
fully
this
gone.
as a permanent feature in the Pokemon series from here on out? Do you think that if HMs are removed, is it going to be that way from here on out? Is Pokéride going to be a thing? Or is that just like an Alolan region thing?
Well, it says that it's the way of life in Alola, so it might just be an Alolan thing, but I feel like if this is like super popular, they'll probably try to incorporate something similar in future games, just because no one likes HMs, like, at all.
I mean, I'm kind of fond of Surf. Not gonna lie.
Okay,
Surf is the only good one.
Surf and Waterfall are like the only two good ones. Everything else is like
mediocre
or bad.
I'm not really against HMs.
I mean,
Like, I mean, the lane ones like Rock Smash and Cut, they were annoying. But 5th gen, you could beat the game without needing HM, so I thought that was cool. And 6th gen, well, unfortunately, that was a blur, so I don't really remember Kalos.
well, you do need strength. You do need strength and Waterfall to get to the Victory Road. So
yeah. So
I don't know. I think it's an interesting aspect, and the reason I asked that question is because, you know, Pokemon's 20 years old, and for the past 20 years, HMs have been such a constant presence throughout the Pokemon series. For them to just, I mean, it may not seem like such a big thing, but at the same time, look what happened when they changed in 5th gen, when TMs went from single use to multi-use. You know, that changed the entire game. So now it's like, if they completely remove HMs, which have been such a huge aspect. I mean, like PK said, there are some gens, or just 5th gen, where you didn't need HMs at all, but there are some gens where you absolutely 100% relied on HMs to get through the game. So to completely remove an aspect that has such a large presence, I don't know, I think it's just going to be a Sun and Moon thing. I don't think it's going to be standard from here on out.
Possibly. I mean, that seems to be a standard with with Sun and Moon right now, is that they're changing up a lot. Like a lot of things just don't seem to be carrying over from the past games. Like right now, we're questioning if the new mechanic, Mega Evolution, is even returning. We're questioning if there's even going to be like a standard gym run. And granted, a lot of is leading that it won't be there, but it's just like we don't know. It's not confirmed yet. None of this is confirmed. We only know what has been confirmed. But I don't know. It's Alola is kind of wild.
I mean, they've been making the games easier since beginning, and I mean, this only makes the game even more easier since you don't need the HMs anymore. Well, we assume that
you're not restricted to your moveset for an HM.
Yeah. and then Z move on top of that too. Oh,
it's so annoying. Which
Pokemon's gonna have cut?
Who
you got
Caesar
for cut?
I don't know. We don't know all of them though. I mean,
then again, you probably won't need cut because you don't need to ride anything. Like Psycho could just be on.
I understand that. I was just saying that in the sense of replacing HMs. If that was
the
case,
case,
then you
bite
would still
the tree
need
off
HM.
with your bare teeth.
I mean, just get a Beware to hug the tree.
Oh my god, it's gonna be Beware. He literally snaps trees with the bare hugs, dude. It's gonna be Beware.
I wouldn't say being Beware, but I don't know. Like, do you think we would need to cut a tree?
I don't know.
Yes.
It's not necessarily you're riding them on to cut a tree, but at the same time, like I said, with the discussion of removing HMs, cut is a notorious HM. So it would come down to, would you have to summon them on via Pokeride to cut a tree? Would you have to mount a Stoutland from to bite the tree in half?
Mount?
Mount?
You got anything to say to that?
Oh my.
Yeah, it's just a mount. What the hell's wrong with your sick ass mind, dude?
Don't try and bait word squeezes. Don't try and bait word squeezes. Don't
It's
try
just a
PK.
mountain, dude. What's wrong with you, man? God.
No one said
try.
anything
Get
about
your
a mountain.
mind out of the gutter, PK. Come
For
on.
real.
Come
Nobody
on.
said anything about a mountain.
I don't want to hear anything
Seriously.
about you mounting Stoutland either, PK. It's
Seriously.
disgusting.
Embarrassing.
That's a proud member of the St. Louis Rampardos. Have some respect.
Seriously. Embarrassing. What the hell, man? Move on. What the hell? Now I'm mad. Move on.
Anyways,
God.
let us know what you guys think in the comment section below regarding Pokeride. Do you think it will 100% replace HMs? Is this something that's here to stay? What do you think this new device with this alternate Pokeball is? How will it work, etc.? You guys know that we are Pokemon nerds here, and we love to continue the conversation, so let us know what you guys think as well. Of course, if you guys enjoyed, and if you're proud members of That Be Nation, and if you're hyped for Sun and Moon, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, and make sure you check out everyone's channels linked in the description below. But with that, ring it about. Thank y'all once again for your support, and thank you for checking the video. We out this bitch. Bye!